What's up everyone, Jason at Canyon Adventure Vans, and today I'd like to show you what a stock Winnebago Revel looks like on the inside. And then once I walk you through this, we're gonna do the transformation on it, we're gonna do the CA Vans enhancement on it, and then I'd like to take a video and walk you guys through the finished product just so you can see how much our products transform the interiors of the Winnebago Revels. So are you ready? Let's walk through here. So one of the big things with the Revel that a lot of people like and love about it is the electric bed that goes up and down, and it just gives you this great garage space for all your gear. Canyon Adventure Vans specializes in bench seats and cabinets and storage systems and boxes that you can configure to make the ultimate storage system in the back of your Revel. That could be the garage slide out deck as well. But this is how you're gonna get it when you drive off the lot. So you'll see the exposed water station, the floor. The floor gets pretty beat up, right? It gets pretty dirty and scratched from walking in and out of it. Your typical mattress from Winnebago, you know, most RV mattresses they have a budget that they have to stick within to build these vans, and generally they just use the cheapest foam on the market. It really is, and it's no knock to them. I understand they have a budget that they have to build these vans, and they would rather put that in some lithium batteries or other features inside the van than a mattress, because you can always go buy another mattress from a few different companies out there. So same thing up there, the main mattress, your bolsters, everything's empty. Window covers, really non-existent. Let's see, let me walk in. What else do we have back here? Little things like this just being exposed. We have some nice features for that. So you can just see what it's like, and then after we show you the transformation that we do, you'll see a massive difference, hopefully. So why don't you come around the side and we'll come in here and I'll show you the front of the van. All right, so let's start. Actually, let's start back here if you can, if that makes sense. So one of the things that we came out with was a bed head bumper, and this happened way before Canyon was born in our own Revel. Yeah, I wear a lot of hats, and every time I'm wearing hats, I'm doing things, and I come in here and I cracked my head on this so many darn times that we developed a nice pad. We use umbrella fabric, it wraps it. You're still gonna hit your head once in a while, but at least the damage isn't that bad by having a pad there. So that's one of the cool things. The other things, if we look at the kitchen galley, is there's no paper towel holders. Everybody needs paper towels in their vans. So we came out with the paper towel holder that clips on here. You'll see that. The flooring, again, you can see how it can get really scuffed up easy. That's just from us walking in and out of it. These bench seats, as we're working kind of towards the front of the van, these bench seats are something to be desired. I felt like when I first got my Revel, you can see they just kind of slide around and it's just awkward. They don't ever sit in here really properly, and it just again, I just think it's just the quality of the cushions and everything like that. So we have a replacement cushion that we put in these things. Cabinets, let's talk cabinets. They have a massive cabinets. I actually love the Winnebago's cabinets. But a lot of times when you're putting your gear in here, your gear might only come up to here, so there's a lot of wasted space. So we make a nice shelf that goes in there, and you'll be able to see. Same thing with this cabinet that goes over the kitchen. We'll do that. And then window covers. Let's talk window covers up here. These are the window covers. So you see how much space and how much storage this takes up in your van? We're gonna eliminate that by adding the Showtime curtain to here. With the Showtime curtain, if you don't know yet, you'll see at the end of this video, is just a really nice feature that gives you privacy, insulation, and it goes away really quick or it closes really quick. What else do we have? A console table, you're gonna see here. One of the cool things when you're driving, and you know, when we started this whole thing, it was COVID, so you couldn't eat anywhere. you couldn't stop and eat anywhere. So I was always just grabbing food to go. And then here I'm driving and I have nowhere to put it but my lap. So I'm constantly looking down. And so we created a nice little table for traveling and touring that goes right here, you'll see. And then we also have on this build, they're sticking with their oval table, but we also have some tables that you can change out here too to make this area more open and more efficient instead of having a big, huge table in your face. That's about it. I think once we walk you through, also to the countertops, there's not a whole lot of countertops in these vans. So we have an extension that pops down. We do a lot of enhancements with bamboo and stuff just to kind of soften everything, make it feel a little more homey, you know, take it to that next level where it looks like more of an expensive van. Same thing, we make sink covers in bamboo that go over here that finish that off real nice as well. We have lots of accessories. I think we have over 60 items that work in a Winnebago Revel. This customer chose just a certain amount, but I think when we do this walkthrough after this part of the video, you're gonna see a complete different transformation in this van, and you'll be able to understand the difference between a stock Revel and a CA Vans enhanced Revel. So looking forward to that. Stay tuned. Coming up next, you're gonna see the really cool transformation that we put into this van. All right, so I showed you the video earlier of the walkthrough of what a stock Winnebago Revel interior looks like. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like with some CA Vans enhancements. This is definitely something that really changes the whole platform of the interior of the Winnebago Revel. Are you ready? Look at the difference. And we'll start right here by this. This is our shower curtain, our exterior shower curtain. We call it the hideaway curtain. It just pops up here, magnets here. There's some panels, privacy panels that go in here. And that way, when you take your shower back here, you have complete privacy. And I will tell you, taking a shower in the spring and summer, and even sometimes in the fall, outdoors is absolutely amazing. So some of the other enhancements are, we did our ClimaShade. These are zippered window covers, absolutely amazing. You never have to take them off and store them. They're insulated, they're made out of recycled plastic bottles. They zip close, they zip open, however you want to use them, but they're pretty amazing. They're on there by magnets. Also, this is our door organizer. This is great, it's just dead space on the back of a door. It allows you to put things in here and kind of just keep yourself a little organized. I always like to keep whatever I'm going to use outdoors, in camping, anything like that, hiking, fishing, etc. goes here for me. All right, so up top we did for the mattress, we have our Lux 6, that's a 6-inch mattress, and it has a foundation foam and a memory foam. This particular one is the plush. We have a semi-firm and the plush. We did the plush on this van. Absolutely changes the way you sleep in your Revel compared to the stock. We also did bed risers. So all of our bed risers give you extra storage. You can see this massive storage on both sides. We did a 3-inch bolster, no need to do a 6-inch bolster, your bed would be up even higher. So we did a 3-inch bolster on top of that. But having these bed risers and to be able to have that extra space and storage when you're traveling really changes the game. So, and then last in the garage area, we did the GLSS-GSD. This is a GLSS that was made to fit and bolt directly down to our garage slide out deck. So we have a deck, we have an in-habit mat on that as well. This is our hitch support. This basically slides right into the hitch, and then you can slide the deck out on top of that. And not only because of the heavy duty slides we have, the heavy duty garage slide out deck, now you can sit out here. You can pull that awning out, put your awning shade out, slide this out, and be able to sit back on a deck overlooking a lake, a river, sunset, you name it, sunrise, and then still have your whole garage for other family members or pets or anything like that. So that's pretty rad. Along with that too is our optional day bed cushion. So if you want to turn this thing into a day bed, you can do that. And basically how that works is these just slide right in on these clips, and then these clips just pop right off. So it gives you a chance to kind of sit back. You can do a U shape. I can sit here looking outside the van. I can put one day bed cushion here, so it's kind of a U shape, so when I'm in the van I can walk back here. So it just gives you another place to sit, but also gives you tons of storage, right? That's the key to these vans, is just have that storage. So it gives you lots of storage, sliders on the front. These are bolted down right to the garage slide out deck. And then let me pull this out. Let me show you how this works. Just flip this cushion right here, and then this whole deck slides out. So again, you can sit out here, put your hitch support in, and sit out here and just hang out. And again, you have all that room on the inside. So maybe it's for your dogs, maybe it's for the kids, whatever. It just really extends your van another 4 feet. So that's our GLSS, that's the Garage Lounge Storage System, GSD, made for the garage slide out deck. We also have all the Inhabit mats, which are great. It protects everything. It ties everything in. You can also bolt things down to this like we did with the GLSS, and you can also bolt all your gear down to that as well. And all you do is anytime you want to bolt down to that, I cut a little slit into that Inhabit, so that way there's no holes in it. And if I take it off, that slit closes back up, and then you'll never know. The other nice feature about these Inhabit mats while we're here is if you can zoom in down there, you can kind of see the flow from the rear of this garage slide out deck to the garage area, to the center section where the kitchen galley is, all the way to the front cab area where you're at when you're driving. It makes the van feel larger and cleaner inside by having these mats throughout the whole thing. So really stoked on that. The garage area came out completely different. They have tons of storage, a place to sit, the extra cushions to make the day bed, to configure that how they want, all the extra storage, and all the amenities just to be able to hang back out here, barbecue, and do whatever you want. So super stoked on that. Now let's go in. Actually, one more thing. Let me slide this back in. The last finishing touches in this garage that we did for the customer, we have our custom sheets. So, you know, when we first started doing these vans, we would go to Target and Walmart and buy sheets, and none of them would fit and it would look sloppy. So for the last 3 years, we've been making our own sheets, and they're custom made for the Winnebago Revel or Storyteller or Jayco's. And we have individual sheets that fit each bolster, plus the center, top sheet, pillowcases, the whole thing. It just takes it to another level with all your amenities. And then the bed harness cover, if you noticed before in the last video, you'll see all the wires in there. It's just a plastic harness. So we made the harness on that just covers that, and it kind of just softens it up and makes it look a little more refined. And then the last thing in the garage area is the water station cover. So that ties everything together. Here's your water station here. This is where you'll fill up your water tank, and also where you would plug in if you wanted to take a shower outside. So to be able to close that up, hide it so it's not so in your face, and it kind of just ties in everything else that we do. And then let's go around to the side. I'll show you what we did up front. All right, so again, we have all the Inhabit flooring all the way through the van, so it just is a nice continuation of the flow and the colors. This is a fawn color that we stock for the Winnebago Revel. I love it against the tan color. It just ties in really nicely. And what's great about this product is we can take it out. I can put it on the ground, and I can take a hose to it or a pressure washer. I can go to the car wash, pressurize it, clean it, let it dry, put it back in, and it's like brand new again. So really nice. Let's kind of, let's work our way back through here. So we have a head bumper. You can see our mattress here. This is our 6-inch Lux 6 mattress plush. We also have the bed step to get into bed. This was a really nice feature for us because once you do the bed risers, the bed raises a little bit. and it makes it a little harder to get in and out of bed. So having a bed step here, all you do is push this down, it's out of the way, but then when it's time to go to bed, you lift it up, and now you can step on here and climb into bed. So really nice feature there. We also did this nice head bumper right along the bed. A lot of times you're coming from inside your kitchen galley to the front of the cab, going back into the garage area. You'll have a hat on a lot of times looking for stuff, and you'll accidentally hit your head on this. So this just softens the blow. We pretty much do this on every single van out there. Moving into the kitchen galley, we'll start here at the top. This is our paper towel holder that slides right into the ram track and gets bolted down there. So now you have a place for paper towels. If you noticed the previous video, there wasn't anything like that. This is your typical kitchen galley on the Winnebago Revel. We wanted to soften it up and make it a little more efficient by having some bamboo accents. And this is our sink cover made out of bamboo. It has little rubber stoppers in all corners to keep any vibration and noise from happening. But what's great about this piece is, a lot of times when I'm traveling, I will put a coffee mug in here, I'll put my hand soap in here, whatever, it could be my toothbrush, that kind of stuff. Little stuff, scrubbers to scrub dishes. I keep that in there because that's a great storage place as we're traveling. But also when I get to camp, I can also take this and use this as a cutting board and chop up some fruit or some cheeses or something like that, whatever we're doing. So it just makes a nice little cutting board that I can take out to the table or wherever we're sitting outside. And then let's continue that here with the kitchen galley in a Revel. It's really small, right? The sink is taking up almost half of that space. So we have this bamboo counter extension, and basically it's out of your way. Here, it's got a little bottle opener, by the way, right here. So if you're drinking with bottles, you can pop that out. And then basically it's still, there's plenty of room to get by. But then when I'm in here, I can flip that down, and now all of a sudden I have so much more space for prepping food. Even if I'm working, there's times I'm just sitting here and I got to answer a couple emails before I get out and go fly fishing. I can just stand here real quick, do that. When I'm done, flip this up, and it's over. So really like that. The customer, we have so many more things. We do privacy panels, shower curtains, cushion replacements. We like to get rid of this table because it's really big. So there's a lot of things in this van that we did not do for this customer. But one of the things is we added shelves. They wanted shelves for every cabinet. So we did our shelves here. And what's great about our shelves is they're all adjustable. They'll go from 5 inches tall to 9 inches tall. So you can kind of customize it to fit all the stuff that you like to bring along on your travels. We did the same thing over on the passenger side as well. And I would say out of, we had all these vans that we did, and we probably upfitted about 60% of all the stuff that we have in each van. So there is a lot more stuff that we have that is not being shown on this van, but this will give you a great idea of a great starter way to really upfit your Revel and take it to the next level. Let's go right into the vent cover. Vent covers, if you don't have a vent cover, this thing's gonna be really noisy as you're driving on, especially on the freeway. If you have crosswinds, it's going to start hitting and really be, it's going to sound like it's about ready to fall off. So having a vent cover, an insulated vent cover, this is part of our ClimaShade family. It gets Velcro right up there. You never have to take it off. It dampens any sound. It also acts as an insulation barrier as well, because that sun's beating down on that plastic all day. Or if it's cool out, you'll get a draft through there. So this eliminates that, and then it's as simple as opening it up, folding it up, zipping it closed, and then turning on your fan. So that's a great feature. Let's see what else we did. Let's moving forward to the back seat here. We have an Overland Gear Guy seat back, and this is great for putting all of your accessories. I'll do flashlights, knives, anything that I can easily, if I'm at camp, I can just open up the sliding door and reach in here and grab it. Batteries, playing cards, that kind of stuff. So that's great. It just slides right onto the back of the seat, and then you can buckle it down. And then we'll go right to the head bumper. Again, we did a head bumper in the back for the bed. We also do one here because there's a lot of times you're ready to take off and drive, and boom, you forget about how low the shelf is and you hit your head. So it's just, again, it's not gonna stop you from hitting your head, but it's definitely gonna make life a lot easier. And then moving forward to theirs, we have our console table bracket. This is a bracket that holds the Lagoon leg system. And this allows you to have a console table as you're driving. So you can have your snacks on there, etc. But when you park and you get back, you can move it out of the way. And then you can also use it as a table back here. So if you're sitting here and you want to eliminate this big table, you can just use this table, because now it opens up. It gives you a bigger workstation if you're working or eating or cooking. And then that way you can eliminate this, and it's going to open up this area and feel more welcoming. Again, with this product as well, you can turn the chairs around, both the driver's side and the passenger side, and have a table in that direction as well. And I like to say, when I'm cooking or prepping, it gives me another table here. So now, however I want to place it, whatever is great for me, I have extra spaces to prep and cook and get everything ready. And then still, when I want to walk out, I can just walk out right here. So that is our console table. That's one of our most popular items at Canyon Adventure Vans. And then lastly, this customer didn't do the Showtime curtains. They just wanted our typical window covers. So that is our new ClimaShade front windshield cover that goes up there. And we also have it for the driver's side and the passenger side. So if you didn't want the Showtime curtain, that's the other option. Our stuff is very high end. It insulates well. It's easier to put up than the stock windshield. So I think that's about it. This is, we have a lot more things that we do, but this is what this customer ordered. And hopefully by you looking at the video before this, seeing what a stock empty Winnebago Revel looks like, and then seeing it after some enhancements by Canyon Adventure Vans, that'll help make your decision when you're either purchasing a Winnebago Revel, shopping for one, or you just got one and you're looking at adding some enhancements to it. So if you like this video and it was helpful for you, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, leave a comment. In the description below, we'll have links to all these products, how to get a hold of us at our website with our wonderful customer service team, our website, our platforms, social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, etc. So we're going to continue to try to develop more videos like this to help educate our community, be transparent with them, show them all the things so you can make educated decisions before you start upfitting your van and wasting your money. We'll talk to you on the next video.